I left my Logi objectives behind when a call for help in Barronhome was requested. Ever since Tyne fell, the Colonial forces started to crumble. Collie morale was low in some spots, but some of us still had some fight in us. The situation was looking pretty dire for us as the Wardens were pushing hard from the south.
They're building a BB on the west side.
Not only were we trying to keep the Wardens at bay on the south side, they were starting to build bases on the west side as well. We were getting pushed in pretty hard and we didn't have any armor on the south side. As a side note, always make sure to commend your medics. There were 2 gates, one on the south side and one on the west side, and there were a couple holes in the walls that they could sneak through as well. Their main attack was coming from the south, but they were starting to push on the west entrance. This was going to cut off our Logi and put us on an island where we could only defend ourselves. Luckily, we had some people in the right spot helping us defend with arty. This helped keep those Warden tanks back. Everyone in this battle was in such high spirits. It kind of reminded me of the baths in War 106.
Huzzah, boys! Huzzah!
Yo, what's going on? We're gonna turn this around, aren't we?
I like that spirit.
Let's do it. If you haven't already, make sure you go follow J Ray on Twitch. He's the best infantry player out there. I'll put a link to his channel below in the description. Because there was only so many ways into this fortress, night was great for us because it gave us time to rebuild our defenses. Because the south side only had 2 narrow gaps to get into, I decided to check out the west and see if I could help over there. When I went over there, I found it to be rather quiet, maybe too quiet.
I'm trying to keep this place clear. Somebody's... Thank you for avenging me.
This is another public service announcement. Always commend your medics. I was starting to think that people were logging off and it was becoming low pop hours. But as the sun rose and day began, things were going to change.
Yeah, I see a Vic over there. Let's go see what it is. It's daytime, so if we see anything crazy. Is it good? Is it back? It's tracked, it's tracked, it's tracked.
Have you heard it enough yet? Always commend your medic. I know people don't like to lose, but I for one like being on the losing side in Foxhole. I honestly have the most fun playing the front line when I'm defending a base against all odds. If there's one thing Foxhole does really well, it's creating a battle that really makes you feel like you are defending against hordes of enemies with your back against the wall. Foxhole is one of the best games that does base defending objectives really well. There's nothing else like it.
Just stay here and kill fire.
Goose, my blood.
Because it was just us and we weren't getting any reinforcements anytime soon, we had to keep building up our own defenses. Logi continued to work hard in the city. If you ever see a lone arty soldier manning a gun by themselves, make sure to lend a helping hand. Our objective was to hit the bunker to the south of us. This would hopefully slow down the push that was coming at our gate. Being in the position that we were in, we had to use any equipment we could get our hands on to stop the Wardens from pushing in. Unfortunately, one gun was not enough to do any significant damage. We were going to need some bigger artillery. Spicy, help us load this. Spicy.
I know.
We got 2 guns going. I got the front one.
I got you, okay?
Thank
Anything
you.
for my boy Robert. Smile.
Where's that?
I'm glad we saw each other at the beginning of the war. Now we see each other at the end.
Yeah, at the end, smile.
I'm not eating anything more
I learned
than
a
5
wise
meters.
man once told me, right? If you can't be doing anything, you gotta help out around when you're not doing logi, right?
You got it.
That was you, Robert.
I'm glad I remember those wise words for sure.
Hell yeah, I remember those.
I only had
wise
one command, I'm sorry. This is the firepower that we needed to push back the Wardens on the south side.
for people to commend the corporals and the privates and stuff compared to.
We were doing a lot more damage and pushing the Wardens back, but then we heard a horrifying sound.
Alright, I gotta get more. I gotta get
Yeah,
more
I'm
water
hitting.
buckets now.
We got a fire truck here.
We do,
I'm at 260
sorry,
meters
we gotta use
distance,
water buckets.
so you should be like at 66.
Right back.
Yeah, I'm hitting really great now.
This was not looking great. They had countered our artillery with fire missiles. We wanted to keep our artillery pressure going, so we let the others handle putting out the fire. And they did just that. It was not a problem and barely an inconvenience. We continued our artillery pressure and continued to get 150 shells from the storage depot. We had about 200 plus shells that we could fire off, so we kept the pressure up as long as we could.
It's great to see that the 101st made it here to the end of the world.
Oh, yes, yes. Thank you, sir.
I mean, I was in the 101st at one point.
Oh, hell yeah. From way back when?
No, I've only played the game for 2.5 weeks.
Oh.
I just, I join a new regiment every day, generally.
I see, okay.
Get to meet new people, you know, make friends, get people to forgive me for stealing from them.
It's running into interactions like this that makes me love Foxhole.
Sounds good, dude.
Yeah. The end of the world's been very good for me. I've got to learn all kinds of new things. I just got to take a spin in some tankettes and really piss off some wardens.
Alright, I got a truck right here. Our spotter had unfortunately died and we were starting to run out of shells.
They got me. That was so funny though, you should have seen it.
I think we actually have to stop until the spotter gets back.
Yep. No worries.
Alright, let's go defend maybe the west side for a little bit, then come back. While we had been hitting the south side with Artie, the Wardens had started to push the west side more. Oh no. Yeah, go to the west side, go to the west side. Could try and push up a little bit towards the facility a little bit. Alright, back up, back up, back up, back up. I think it's important to switch up your roles in Foxhole as much as you can.
Alright, forward, forward.
It keeps the game fresh.
You're
Yo,
right.
Crash, what's up?
Front. Right in front.
No, Crash!
Wait for it to get closer.
Alright, back up, back up. We don't have infantry cover. Chill for a second.
No, it'll come out again. It'll come out again.
We'll back up, we'll back up.
No, it's coming. Don't worry.
This guy's trying to forehead me. We were doing a great job of keeping the infantry out of the city. Push with infantry a little bit.
No, 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 no. Back.
Back.
So dangerous.
By keeping the infantry out, it gave our builders a chance to build up more defenses. Alright, push forward a little bit. Might want to check where we're at. Oh, we might want to back up.
Yeah, we're at 33.
Alright, I'm gonna drive and do something kind of ballsy.
Tank's pushing up behind you.
Lots in the trees.
Yep.
On the wall. Uh-oh.
Finish them, outlaw. Finish that pathetic armored car. Yes, kill him. Yes. Aim past him. There we go.
Take out the infantry. I'm ditching. Whoops.
Rip to that guy. Not your fair time, but
Guy right outside left. I was starting to get an itch to do some logi, so I decided to go find some tasks to do.
Oh, what's up, Robert?
Oh,
Oh my god, I never thought I'd meet you. That's crazy.
how's it going?
Nice to meet you, bro. I watch your videos every day.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Always feel free to chat with me on the battlefield if I'm not too busy. Cheers. Or if I'm away from the computer. I noticed on the map that we didn't have a watchtower in the top left corner. So I decided to take it upon myself and go get some beam mats and build a watchtower there so we could see if anyone was trying to sneak around. It's like I mentioned earlier, try and play as many roles as you can. Though most of these things may go unnoticed, it's the little things that count to winning a war. We started to focus our arty on the west side and we started to clear the Wardens out, but the south was still pushing very heavily. Because we had a garage in our city and so many armats stored in our storage depot, we could build as many tanks as we wanted.
Thank you, boys.
Someone want to man this with me?
We eventually took out the west bunker and were able to push the south forces back, but unfortunately that was not enough to hold on to the war. I want to give credit to the Wardens that tapped Origin at the end. Well played. Can someone from that operation describe how you planned it in the comments? I would love to hear about it. At least we were able to hold on to the fingers the entire war. GG's to the Wardens. You all made what I thought was going to be a very boring war into a very exciting one, so thank you. Let me know your favorite battles or moments from War 110 in the comments. Burnout was talked about a lot near the end of this war. I think the most important thing you should take away from this video is the fact that I played so many different roles during my time on the front. I think it's really important to switch up your gameplay and objectives in Foxhole whenever you can. Again, it helps keep it fresh. Thank you all so much for watching and for your support. Thanks to everyone that said hello to me during the battle. Always feel free to chat me up in game. Make sure to subscribe for more Foxhole content. We'll see you all in War 111. Cheers.